Good morning. Happy Wednesday, right? Hi, I'm Chris. My group's Find Your High Vibe, and I'm also sharing in Dee's group, Turn Your Pain into Power. How's everybody this morning? Um, so a couple weeks ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, I talked about alignment and what is alignment. And I think it's easier to figure out. So if you have a decision to make, I think the easiest thing to start with is, okay, you're hungry, right? You notice you're hungry. Okay, what do you want? And where do you go to decide that? Do you take a second, think about it? How are you feeling? What sounds good? Do you want something salty and fatty? Do you want something very healthful, a salad or just a drink or, that kind of thing? And do you tune into your body and think about that? What sounds good? What would taste good? And then again, you kind of fall to, all right, well, what category are you talking about? Do you want something sweet? Do you need ice cream? Is there a mood going on? So you kind of tune in, right, to what you want, what you like. Do you do the should? What should I have? I guess that's okay every once in a while. But really, the should is not a good, stay away from the shoulds. Okay. So when you're talking about alignment, when you have to make a decision, you kind of tune into your body. How do you feel about it? Or do you think about it more, what makes sense, which can also be a trap. But I think it's easier to make decisions in alignment when you know what is in alignment for you. And so a few different coaches, books, and I think this list I just found is from Brené Brown. Have you ever looked up core values and picked what your core values were or are? So it's pretty much just a list of words, right? Adjectives, traits, characteristics. And if you can focus on a handful of those, what things do you absolutely have to have in your life? When you make a decision, for me, talking to my husband about, okay, do I want this job? Is this something I want? And his immediate response usually is, does it sound like fun? Fun is one of my words. So Starbucks was fun. I had a lot of fun working there. And so that's definitely one of mine. So there's let's see, accountability, adventure, ambition, justice, kindness, serenity, honesty, humility, hope, integrity, optimism. If you met a new person and you wanted to make a new friend, what would be the deal breaker? If you noticed this person, I don't know, was very serious, do you want a very serious friend? Is this person intellectual, cerebral? Is that what you're looking for in a friend? Are you looking for someone fun, wild and crazy, who likes to do illegal things? Maybe that's not a deal breaker for you. So it's a good idea to just take a quick scan. You can Google core values and you'll get them right away. Big lists. Security. So my husband and I, we sold all our stuff in Idaho and took an RV trip. No job. So for some people, no way, can't do that. Where's the security? There's no security there. You have no job. Where's the income? So adventuresome, it's interesting. So freedom's a good one. Freedom and fun. equality. So justice, that's a big one for me. And obviously your core values have probably directed your life into what kind of work you do or what kind of hobbies you like. So you don't have to look that far. Look around. Trying to think of, like, with our kids, if we have, honesty, of course. What do you ask of them? What do you ask of your friends, of your parents, of your bosses, your employees? Those can give you a clue as to what your core values are. So take a look at some words, and it might take, it's not like you're going to pick them out in 5 minutes. You may want to look through lists and write things down and think about it for a while. But when you get those words, 4 or 5 words maybe, put them on a little list. See, I have these words behind me. And just keep those in mind when you have decisions to make and you're not sure which direction to take. If you can't really feel it, then review those words and see if they're in alignment with those words. So there it goes, alignment. So when you're in alignment, you're following your core values. So if you can't really feel it, if you're not sure, I like pros and cons list. Even if you have a pros and cons list and you're still not sure, take a look at your core values, and I think that would help a lot. So that's my 2 cents today. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday. And it's the 28th. Mother's Day is in almost 2 weeks, just a reminder. What else? Cinco de Mayo is next Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Have a lovely day, y'all. See you tomorrow morning.